Hi my dear student, today we will discuss chapter 5, two-dimensional analytical geometry, exercise 5.5, question number 1. In this exercise, we are going to discuss an application problem. For example, a very first problem we have, a bridge has a parabolic arc that is 10 meter high in the center and 30 meter wide at the bottom. Find the height of the arch 6 meter from the center on either side. So, for these kind of problem, read each and every word and each and every line. Try to understand what is given. Based on the given data only, we are going to construct the problem. For example, a bridge has a parabolic arc. Parabolic arc means it will be open, up, down, right, left. But this represents bridge in the form of arc, parabolic arc. So a bridge won't be like this. So it will be like this. A bridge arc will be like this. Okay. So I will consider a parabola open downwards. Consider a parabola open downwards. Okay, from the first line, a bridge as a parabolic arc. Okay, from this line, I can consider a parabola open downwards. Okay, open downwards. 10 meter high in the center. This is a center part which is 10 meter height. And 30 meter wide at the bottom. This is the bottom line. Okay, which is 30 meter wide. I'll take 15 here and 15 here. This is the bottom line, which is 30 meter wide. This will be 15 and this will be 15. So from this one I can say this point as horizontal distance comma vertical distance, whose horizontal distance is 15, vertical distance is 10. Because of fourth quadrant, your x positive, y negative. And here I'll take the point horizontal distance 15 comma vertical distance 10. Because of third quadrant, where x and y coordinates are negative. Got it? So, 10 meter high in the center. So, which gives this distance. And 30 meter wide at the bottom, which is 30 meter, 15 and 15. So, from this data, I can say this point as horizontal distance, comma vertical distance, 15, comma 10. Because of fourth quadrant, whose y coordinate is negative. And here horizontal distance 15, vertical distance 10, because of third quadrant where x and y coordinates both are negative. Now, whose general equation will be x square equal to minus 4ay. The general equation of this parabola, x square equal to minus 4ay. I have these 2 points lies on the parabola. This is a point 15 comma minus 10 and minus 15 comma minus 10 lies on the parabola. So I can choose any one of the points, substitute here, I'll get the value of a. I can choose this one or this one. Anyway, we'll get the same value for a. I'll choose this one. 15 comma minus 10 lies on 1. I'll take this as 1. Substitute x is 15 square minus 4a, y is minus 10. It will be 225. And this will be 40a. When you divide this 40, it will be 45 divided by 8. When you divide this 40, it gives how many 5 here? 45. Here, 8 times 5. So 5 get cancelled. 45 by 8. Substitute the value of a in 1. So 1 becomes x square minus 4a, 45 by 8 into y. X square equal to minus 4 times a, 45 by 8 into y. When you simplify, it gives x square equal to 4 cancel here 2 times, minus 45 by 2 into y. This is the exact equation of the parabola in this case. Now, come to the point. Find the height of the arc. You want to find out the height of the arc. 6 meter from the center. This is the center. From here 6 meter. I'll take this distance as 6 meter. Okay. On either side, find the height. This is the height. This is 6 meter and this is the height you wanted to calculate. For example, in your graph sheet, if you choose this point, this is x1 comma y1. How can you define this one? x1 horizontal distance and y1 is the vertical distance. How can you say this x1 from y-axis? Okay, from y-axis to the point, and this y1 from x-axis to the point. If you choose some point here, it will be something x1 comma y1. Because of fourth quadrant, y1 coordinate will be negative. So this will be horizontal comma vertical. This horizontal distance defined from the y-axis. From y-axis it moved this much, this is x1. From x-axis this moved this much, this is y1. So always the coordinates are start from the axis. So this x1 start from the y-axis towards the point, it will stop. This distance is x1. And this y1 starts from the x-axis towards move to the point. This distance gives y1. So this will be x1 comma y1. Because of fourth quadrant, your y1 will be negative. Okay. So why I am telling this one, it will be very important point to this problem particularly. This x1 is an horizontal distance from y-axis. This y1 is a vertical distance from x-axis. Got it? Similarly, here I want to choose a point here. Okay. So what is the horizontal distance which is defined from y-axis? So starts from here, it gets over here. This distance is 6 meters. So this distance is 6 meters. No problem. Vertical distance from the x-axis. So it's from x-axis. So from x-axis. So this is y1. So this is y1. So put minus because of fourth quadrant. Can you understand? 6 comma minus y1. 6 is a horizontal distance from y-axis. From y-axis, this distance, which is nothing but 6 meter. 6. And this distance from the x-axis from x-axis towards the point. This is y1. I will take y1. Because of fourth quadrant, it will be minus y1. People are thinking this y1 is the required height. Your required height is the question mark. What I mentioned from year to year. This distance only from year to year only the required height. But this y1 represents this dotted line. Okay, this y1 represents this dotted line. But we want to find out the required height. Find the height, which is nothing but this one from year to year. After finding y1, just subtract from 10. Total distance from x-axis to the bottom is 10 meter. If you got the value of y1, just subtract it. It gives the required height. Okay. Now substitute this point in the general equation. Got it? 6 comma minus y1 lies on the above equation. 6 comma minus y1 is a point on the parabola. So it will satisfy. Substitute here 6 square minus 45 by 2. What is y? Minus y1. So this is 36. 2 cross multiply into 2. 45 brings down equal to y1. Minus into minus plus y1. 6 square 36 cross multiply. 2 will come here. 45 divide. It will be minus into minus plus. So when you simplify, it gives 1.6. Okay. Therefore, required height of the arc is what? This is 1. Total height from x-axis to the bottom is 10 minus this dotted line, that is 1.6. It gives 8.4 meter. So your required height of the arch is this one. The total distance from x-axis to the bottom is 10. When you subtract this dotted line distance, it gives the required height, that is 1.6. 10 minus 1.6 gives 8.4 meter, which is the required height of the arch. Got it? Very simple. I'll explain again. A bridge has a parabolic arch that is 10 meter high in the center and 30 meter wide at the bottom. Find the height of the arch 6 meter from the center on either side. So in this case, I am going to consider a parabola open downwards, which is very comfortable because generally arc in the form of parabola which is open downwards. An arc in the form of a parabola which is open downwards. This is the arch structure. And 10 meter height at the center. This is 10 meter. And 30 meter wide at the bottom. The full length is 30 meters. So I will write this is 15 and this is 15. So this is horizontal comma vertical 15 comma 10 because of fourth quadrant minus 10. This is horizontal comma vertical 15 comma 10 because of third quadrant minus 15 and minus 10. Now substitute any one of these 2 points in the general equation. What is the general equation? This is a parabola open downwards whose general equation will be x square equal to minus 4ay. Substitute this point or this point because both the points are lies on the parabola. When you substitute, it gives the value of a 45 by 8. Substitute in 1, it gives the exact equation of this case, which is x square equal to minus 45 by 2 into y. In this case, they are asking find the height of the arch 6 meter from the center. From the center, you will move 6 meter on either side, this side or this side. I will move this side. You want to find out the height. The height is nothing but a dark line what I represent here. This is the required height from here to here. Okay. So I will choose this point as horizontal distance from y-axis, that is 6. Vertical distance from x-axis, that is y1. This y1 represents this dotted lines. Okay, from here to here. Because of fourth quadrant minus y1. Substitute this point in the exact equation. You will get the value of y1, which gives 1.6. Now they are asking the height of the arch, which is nothing but from here to here. The total distance from x-axis to the bottom is 10. When you subtract this dotted line distance, it gives the required height, that is y1, that is 1.6. 10 minus 1.6 gives 8.4 meter. That's all. Is it clear? The total height from x-axis to the bottom is 10. We need this side from here to here. When you subtract this distance, the dotted line distance, you will get the required height of the arch. This dotted line distance is 1.6. Therefore, 10 minus 1.6 gives 8.4 meter, which is the required height of the arch. Got it?